Welcome. My name is Nick Hanson, and alongside me I have my good friend Lance Trott for the BEARLY a Tournament Round 1. I want to thank Ryan and Dale for the coverage today. It was awesome having you guys up on the mountain. Lance, tell me where we're playing today.
Nick, we're playing at two of my favorites in Colorado, Bear Mountain and Bailey Disc Golf Course. We got some short technical shots at Bear Mountain, followed by some long distance shots at Bailey. Can't wait to see what we got in store here.
Oh, I'm excited. So we're playing for $1,000 today, folks, so it's definitely going to be some competition out there. We're more or less trying to get these guys ready for tour again, I would say. We've got Eagle and Colton joining us today. We want to shout out to Paige and Nate in the Avocado Open for giving us this idea. And Lance and I decided we'd throw our own together, and here we are up in the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, getting to play with you guys is a real treat, and looking forward to seeing some real fun throws today.
So here we are, first hole at Bear Mountain. Definitely one of my favorite courses, and this is actually the first year I've ever played Bear Mountain. So
Yeah, you know, I've been fortunate enough to know Dan for a few years, and he's had us up here for several years now, and this course just keeps getting better and better.
definitely. As you can see, Colton teed off there first. He's going to really have an upshot towards the basket, I would say. It's going to be a downhill left to right hole. Lance is going with the turnover here. But I would say it's definitely more of a forehand shot if you have it in the bag.
Yeah, I just didn't trust my disc there and rolled it over just to make sure it got down to the right. And it's not what I was looking for.
Yep, I'm going to go forehand down the middle, and my disc is gone.
Stuck in that tree about 80 feet in the air, and you know, Nick, I play with you quite often, and that's your go-to frisbee, I would say, as of late.
Definitely. If you guys haven't thrown the Raptor Paul Ulibarri series from Discraft, I highly recommend it. It is a great disc.
Great disc, great guy too, so support Paul. And Eagle's showing us to get around that tree with the longer forehand.
Definitely. He's definitely got a longer forehand than me, and he's going to be looking probably around a 35-footer for birdie on the first hole. He's coming to play, I would say.
And I had a tough up there, and I left it a little long. It sailed away from me, and trying to throw a light AVR, and it just kept going.
Yeah, so I'm like a half run here, I would say. You know, probably about 100 feet out. Thankfully, we agreed no 2 meter. So
yeah, we weren't playing 2 meter out here. Not a huge fan of that rule either. But TDs, if you like it, do your thing. We appreciate you running tournaments.
More power to you.
Yep.
Like I said, Eagle probably about 35 feet from a knee, and
Cash.
Bang, out the gate.
Wow.
One down.
Coming to play. Look at him, styling and everything in that shirt.
So hole 1 is definitely a hole that you want to get a 3 on. It's not really a birdie hole, I would say, for most.
Yeah, and I'm pretty stoked about that putt that I just made there. A little
Definitely
outside the circle.
Getting your step putt working early is always something you want to do.
Yeah,
Colton,
man.
here for his 3.
He's about 25 feet out and just pushes left a little.
Yeah, definitely. It was left side of the basket, but you would think that one would stick, I would say.
It could catch for sure.
Definitely.
And we're looking at a birdie, 2 pars, and a bogey on hole 1. So a little bit of separation on that. We like to see that.
Definitely. I like holes that do that where you can get a bogey, you can get a birdie, and it's not everybody getting a birdie.
Yeah, and so hole 2 is one of the shorter holes on the course.
Where you would think everybody could get a birdie easily.
You would hope that you could get a birdie here. And, you know, if you throw it a little bit long, a little bit left, you could find some OB, but it's pretty hard to find that.
Yeah, so I think it says 177 uphill.
Yeah,
Not
probably,
very far.
probably plays like 220, I'd say, and real tight, though. And the Eagle's throwing a forehand, he's a little long of the basket.
Probably about 35, maybe 40 feet.
Yeah, just outside, I'd say. I'm going with a gator here.
Yeah, it's that's the disc I choose as well. You're going to be up there, probably inside the circle.
Yeah, you know, I don't think it's a bad idea to throw it at the cameraman. He's usually pretty close to the basket.
Usually standing in a good position, I would say.
And you went with a DX gator here, right?
Oh, one of my favorite discs, Lance.
Awesome. I remember you getting that one back a couple times.
A couple times I've got that purple one back now. Colton with our only backhand, and
Rips past the basket.
That's part of this hole, though. If you get past the basket and you're still traveling left, it starts to run downhill. And you can see that fence line there that, we were talking about as OB, but
if he didn't
safe.
If he didn't catch that tree, he probably would have been out.
Might have been. Yeah. So he's pitching up. He kind of had a run there, it looked like, but he's really going to be just grabbing a 3 and getting out of here.
So are you running this?
Definitely.
Okay.
Got that tree in my way, though, so I was trying to hook it around that and just left it outside, I would say. So
here's Eagle to start out 2 for 2.
Definitely, I would count this. Oh my goodness.
Center basket, I told him after, he just needs to throw it a little softer.
Oh, you too, though.
Wow, I was picking my mini up. Thought it was in. Counted it before it dropped.
Stopped looking halfway through. Oh, and look at that. My ugly putt sticks.
Razzing us a little bit as we spit out dead center.
2 dead center spit outs, 1 ugly putt right side catches. That's why we don't draw pictures, folks.
Yeah, there's no pictures on the scorecard, just numbers. And you see Eagle just dropped one of our T signs there before we putted. We're carrying our 4 T signs to each hole because we're a 4-pack, and that's our job.
Yeah, we're going to take them hole to hole. We really want to thank our sponsors again. It was awesome bringing you guys together for this event. Gazebo Disc Golf, Trifection, Triple Play Records, and Grip EQ.
And we are on to hole 3 here, where we made the first tree on the right a Mando left, and the road is a river OB.
This is not the route I usually see.
I would say I've never seen this route, and I've played this course at least 20 times.
Definitely. So he's got a putt. You saw a basket on the left there. That's not the one we're playing to. He's actually going to be across the road from the basket, but definitely has a look for his birdie.
And I just don't commit to my shot and just asking for it to get down.
Right out of the hand. I'm going to play down the road here.
What are you throwing?
I'm going to throw a rock, flat top rock. We just got some rocks from one of your good buddies back.
Yeah, Mike Carmen. Thanks for those discs, man. They're great.
Oh, great. I'm going to go deep there, but, I'm happy to be inbounds, and hopefully I will look for 2.
And Colton's going with the mid-range here as well. And just comes out a little early. Catches one of the trees.
Yeah, he's going to be inbounds, safe, so hopefully just pitch up here.
Oh, man, he catches that tree on the right and sticks on the road.
Just drops straight down. See if you can make this one here. Oh, chaining out again.
Basket didn't like him on that putt either.
No, it was definitely outside, but you gotta hope those ones stick when you're already in a bad situation.
And you're just laying up there for your 3?
Definitely just laying up. Like I said, Eagle across the road here. He's probably about, 35?
Yeah, maybe even 45. He was out there.
Oh, wow.
No doubter from
that never left the pole. That was in the whole way.
I have a death putt that I'm just pretty much laying up. Move on to the next one after that bad tee shot.
Yeah. I don't blame you there, Lance. 3 on this hole is good.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. No, par is never bad.
I would say 3 on any of the holes we're going to play today is a good score.
Yes. I mean, obviously we want to get birdies, but
with these mountain courses, you can get a lot of 2s on holes. But on the same hole, you can also take a 4 or 5.
Rollaways happen very often.
So, yeah, as you can see here, Colton spit out and was OB. He's going to take his 5. And Eagle's up there for his birdie. I mean, he was at 45 putting in, so he's going to make a big putt. But that's a big stroke separation already earlier.
Yeah, it is. And here we got hole 4. We're playing road and beyond. So you have to clear the gravel road or you proceed to a drop zone. And we're throwing this big tree that Eagle's coming into is... You really want to be on the right side of it so you have a unencumbered putt.
Definitely. What are you throwing here, Lance?
I went with a Thunderbird because we had some pretty good wind, and I thought it would turn a little more than it did. It just didn't hold over.
Looks like you're going to be that same tree as Eagle. Hopefully you guys have a look there somehow.
It's pretty low ceiling, so it's tough from that side.
Definitely going to be tough.
What are you throwing, Nick?
I am throwing I believe a Glow Destroyer on this one.
Yeah, it's funny to think that you and I are throwing pretty fast discs, and Colton and Eagle, I think, are throwing mid-range.
Mid-ranges, maybe a fairway.
Throwing it further than us, too. It's awesome to see.
Oh, it's so fun to watch when they're back home, I would say.
I would say that you or I, neither one, are short throwers by any means, but next to these two, it's like we're
Kids.
shrimp arms with these guys.
Kids playing on the playground.
Yeah, kids playing on the playground. And I throw an air ball there. Really hate those air balls.
Yeah, you want to be getting some kind of metal. Eagle, a little high there. I mean, he is putting uphill, so I could see that being high. He's trying to get the distance right, but
and you just not quite enough commitment.
Definitely not. A little low, a little right. So just gonna be falling through with that putt, and it's gonna be in.
And here's me again. Just like you, no commitment on that putt.
Yeah, it was hyzering the whole way and left. So
I'm pretty frustrated with that one too. It's not like a common thing for me anymore to miss that close of a putt.
No. So we're gonna have 1-4 there and 3 threes.
Yeah, so not an easy hole by any means.
Not an easy hole, but one that we definitely should have seen at least one birdie on.
Yeah, we should have had a birdie there. And we're going on to hole 5. That is, I would say, a predominant forehand shot.
Definitely, I would agree with that. First, let's kick the triple play. So like we said, on to hole 5 here. Mostly a forehand hole. I think we're going to see 3 forehands and 1 backhand.
Yeah,
if I remember right.
Yeah. I'm just not trusting my forehand yet. I need to.
It's coming along. You definitely need to. But as you can see, Eagle's probably throwing like some kind of fairway, I would say, that's overstable.
Looks about 10%, and he's a little long.
Crusher. As you can see, we've got other people on the course here today. Lance, you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, I mean, Dan and Michelle welcome guests to their property to play disc golf regularly. You just have to call, make a tee time, reach them on Facebook, and it's $10 to play all day. There's well over 30 unique holes to play, and it really is. It's a magical place, I would say. That's what Dan sells it as, and it's magical. I enjoy my time here every time I come.
Every time. So we've had 2 more forehands there. We're going to both be probably within 40 feet, and Lance here is going to backhand rock.
Backhand rock and square the tree that I just need to miss. And I get razzed by Kevin Montgomery, Vern, Colton's dad. Love having Vern out there walking with us. It's great to see him. He's been away for a little while in Florida. And great to have you home walking with the kids again, Vern.
Colton here, little low, but
Just looked a little off on his timing when he came down for that putt.
I could see that. Yep. Ooh. Eagle. It almost spit out again there. Is he getting these putts dialed in, you think?
Here he is with that finesse joke that we've been razzing each other about all day.
Yep. Gotta really stick it in the basket here.
Here, I'm pretty happy to make my par, make a tester putt after missing the last one.
Definitely.
You for birdie.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice drive, nice putt.
First birdie of the day. Gotta be happy about that.
Yeah, getting under par. Gotta love being under par. Colton tapping in his par. We had 2 birdies and 2 pars on that hole. So
Yeah. So a little bit of separation. Like I said, on a lot of these holes, it can be birdie or bogey. So
and we got 4 players out here through 5 holes, and there's a 6-stroke separation from first to last right now.
definitely. So it's gonna be a fun battle today.
It's gonna be a fun battle today.
Eagle looks like he's got his foot on the gas. We'll see how that continues here, but
I mean, I don't expect him to slow down.
I don't either. If he runs away with it, I won't be surprised.
And we got a uphill shot here. It's relatively extreme uphill, I'd say.
Definitely. You're at least up 60 to 80 feet.
Yeah, and Eagle hangs it out to the right, leaves himself 55 feet.
Throwing a putter.
Throwing a putter uphill.
So I'm throwing a putter as well, just trying to get a turnover with that left to right wind we had. I'm going to be out pin high left, but that's really the shot, I think, for this hole.
Yeah, I think looking back, I mean, watching you, Eagle, and Colton all throw putters, and I mean, you and Colton both probably within the circle's edge, right in that area.
Yeah, we go left, right, center on that.
And I decide to throw a rock and just sail it past the basket.
It just, with that left to right wind, I think it just glided up the hill for you.
And, it looks a lot closer there than it really is. It's at least 45 feet up the hill.
I would agree. Hopefully we see some good putts here.
Count on it from Eagle.
Oh, man. We might start calling them automatic here soon.
It's almost inhuman.
Yeah. we're gonna see here. We got 42 holes today, so we're gonna definitely see what he's made of here.
Here I am. I'm just trying to, I don't know, get on track.
I don't think you're getting on track with an air ball, Lance.
Oh man, another air ball. What am I doing out there?
Ugh.
Little nerves, I'd say. First time for me being filmed and playing with you, All-Stars. I don't know, I'd say that has something to do with it.
You know, it does maybe have something to do with it, but I mean, you've been playing well, so I would expect for you to turn it on here, you know, sooner or later.
Here I am on that. That putt's really good for me, you know, being on that stance with the rocks, really making it tough. Out here in the mountains, the rocks are tough to stand on.
Yeah, you'll get these rock formations all over the courses that you play in the mountains, and, you know, it could be next to the basket, it could be halfway down the fairway that you're, you know, having this weird stance, so it's really random where they are.
Yeah, and it's tough to avoid them.
It's definitely. They're going to be all over the place.
And we're going to have another uphill shot, pretty similar to the last one, playing a little bit tighter and just probably a little bit longer.
I would definitely agree. Longer, tighter.
More steep, too, incline.
Yep, definitely agree with that as well.
Eagle stepping it up with a mid-range here, I believe.
And that looks perfect. Oh, and what do you know?
Yeah, threw it right at the basket.
So there's that stump in front of the basket. That stump's not there. It's definitely hitting the pole.
Definitely. Colton stepping it up with a little faster disc also. Oh, kisses tree, kicks to the right.
You don't want to be in those middle of the aspens. You're not likely to have a two-putt from there.
Man, it's tough, you know, and the problem is you go for a putt and then you hit one of those trees and you don't go very far and you have a similar putt again.
Yep.
And you just come out a little early with your shot.
Come on early. I'm going to plinko to the middle of the fairway, though, so hopefully just get up and down.
I'm going with the same rock I just threw and really just come over the disc way too much.
Yeah, you're going to be joining Colton over there, but
yeah, I don't think I'm going to have much over there with that wood chipper, and I'm probably just going to have to lay up.
Oh,
man, that looked really, really good, Nick. I thought it was in your hand, or in the basket out of your hand there.
Uphill, just a little too high.
Not to mention, it was windy today.
Yes.
20 to 30 mile an hour winds all day.
I would say so. But the winds just get started.
Just getting started.
So it increases throughout the day.
Definitely. You're here for your par about 25 feet.
Putting high again, you know. Putting uphill, so, you know, you're trying to really, you know, make sure you get it above the rim, but no excuse. I should make that one.
Yeah, see me, I'm borrowing one of your discs to hole out here.
And you're holding T signs, you know?
Yeah.
As you can see, we're working as we're playing today, guys.
Yeah. And we're coming into one of my favorite holes on the course. It's a downhill shot through the trees. Real fun throw. The crew up here that's worked on this course primarily has done a great job on this tee. It's a fun spot to sit and enjoy the mountain, enjoy each other's company, watch some throws. Maybe throw more than one shot.
Definitely. Good spot to take your first break, too.
Good spot for a break, yep.
You just had 2 back-to-back uphill holes.
Eagle's going with a putter here. Just trying to play it down the hill with the slope.
It's a tough shot, honestly. It's short, but it's tough.
And he gets it just a little long.
A little long, a little left, but definitely within his range, as we can tell today.
He's definitely looking at a 2-putt. Colton going with a flip-up putter. Throwing it right to Eagle's disc.
Playing a little cart golf.
A little cart golf out of the Discmania boys. And I'm going with a D-line P2 here. Just trying to play it down that right side more.
Kind of the same as your last 2 tee shots, honestly. A little bit of, you know, turning it over out of the hand, but, you know, you're getting out there.
Yeah,
so
give myself a look at least.
Definitely.
You're going forehand here, which is not a bad play because it comes into the hill and does a lot of reversal on the skip.
You know, you play into that hill with that skip, so you're not going to go way right. Definitely a shot I like to play on this hole.
And it's something I'd like to shout out again. You know, there's a basket in the distance. That's just one of the many holes out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of tees that you can play 2 or 3 holes from one tee pad and then go play all 3 holes at the same time.
Colton a little bit off, but Eagle finding the center bucket.
He's got that foot on the gas today here, folks. We're through 8 and he's, 6 down?
And I'm smiling, just enjoying the show.
It's just a pleasure.
Trying to compete, but it's tough when he's just making every putt.
Definitely. I get mine there about 20 feet.
Great putt there, Nick.
It's a good putt for me to make and get on with it.
Yeah, and I'm about the same distance, maybe 22 feet, and I just scoot in there.
You're excited after that one.
Really letting out the aggression on that putt.
So we're through 8 holes here. We've got 2 players under par, 1 at even and 1 at +2. Going to kick it over to another one of our sponsors.
We got Trifection athletic wear. Try hard with Leonard Miller. He does all your golf apparel needs. And he's just a great guy. He sponsored us. He's going to run our Winter Warrior series here. And
yeah, that's a huge thing. He's going to run Winter Warriors in the Mile High City next year.
One of the best guys in the community. So thanks, Leonard.
We appreciate you helping out. And we're on hole 9 here.
Eagle going putter here. And so I've played this course a lot of times, and I would say that the putter shot is what it looks like, but me being a non-predominant forehand player, this is the shot.
Definitely.
This is the shot. I've been trying to show people this is the shot for a few years now, and my example right there worked really well.
Yeah.
You just turned it a little bit.
Yeah, I threw a gator there. We had a little bit of a headwind, but I got over on it, so it stayed over the whole way.
That gator's gotten a little flippy over the year, too.
Definitely. Hopefully, I'll be syncing up with a Ray Woodruff soon. He's got a couple waiting for me, so I'm pretty excited about those.
Nice. And Colton goes just a little bit long with a putter there, so obviously the putter you can get down there for a putt. But
it's just a hard shot. It's uphill, and it's the slope is going up to your right, and so the entire way it's just a tough shot for backhand right-hand putter.
Here's something we didn't expect. Eagles out off the tee, throws a bad upshot, and
he's looking at bogey.
And then he's still out again, misses his putt, and man, he is human.
Human. Here on the 9th hole, folks.
I thought he was a machine, and he's showing a little bit of vulnerability.
So you can see that wind coming up the hill there. Colton just
grabbed his
sailed.
Grabbed his disc. Eagle for a comebacker, makes his bogey. Really, really not what Eagle was looking for sure.
For a 220-foot uphill hole.
Yeah, he was very frustrated with that one. Colton sinks his putt for par. And I'm going to tap in a birdie here.
Nice work. That's 2 in a row now for you, Lance.
2 in a row, and I'm going to take the box.
Let's go.
I'm going to give you your putt here, too. I'm just going to pick it up since this isn't a sanctioned event.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that one. It was a tap-in, but, you can still miss those once in a while.
Yeah. And we're coming on to hole 10 here. Probably one of the 2 signature holes on the course.
Definitely. It was pretty cloudy today, so, it's not the best view, but this is one of my favorite views for Colorado disc golf.
Man, it's just a fun shot. It's a wide open
great shot.
And I'm throwing here my most overstable Firebird, 11-time Firebird. And it's really good out of my hand.
Coming in. Oh! It bounced off the ring.
Heartbreak City.
Oh, man. That one was so fun to watch.
It felt so good, Nick.
It's hard to follow that up.
I mean, that was bottom bucket.
Oh, man. That should have stuck. Oh. That was so fun.
Colton throwing PD3. Not happy with it.
No, he's going to be right. So you can see those rocks there in the video here, and they're just going to get higher as you go right.
And he bounced way down the hill, so it's tough from down there. So it's funny. I'm throwing a pretty fast Firebird shot, and Eagle's going with a razor claw, slow speed disc, and out drives the hole. Catches the trees, going to be in great position to get his birdie.
Yeah, he's a beast on the course.
He really is.
And, so fun to watch.
It was fun. Before this hole, I told you guys I was going to keep the box, and I wasn't going to give it back.
You did tell us that. And,
splash out for a 1.
Splashing out. If you would have aced this hole, I might have just, conceded the day to you, Lance.
It would have definitely propelled me a little bit further along, I'd say.
Definitely. I think it does either way. I mean, almost acing, that's got to give you some good mojo, especially after 2 birdies in a row. So this is a turkey here for you.
A turkey here, which, obviously the jitters are gone. I'm feeling my game now. And some cool story about this hole is anyone that's ever aced it has eventually gotten a divorce pretty immediately after. Thankfully, I'm not married or having a significant other at the time, so I don't have to worry about that nonsense.
Fun facts of Colorado disc golf.
And Bear Mountain, the magical place that it is.